No, what are the games we're talking about? What do you got?
Hey, football fans.
What?
I'm Junior.
And I'm Senior.
And this is the 2-point conversation. You know who I miss a lot? Grammy.
Really?
Yeah, I miss her like crazy. Like I love her to death. She's one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life.
Does she watch this?
I hope she does. Oh. If not, then everybody's going to see how much dedicated I am to my grandparents.
You're dedicated.
I am dedicated to them. I love them.
Okay.
So if you notice, we're doing a little bit different time today. And the reason is because we got lives. All right, people? We can't just like revolve our lives around our massive audience. He's got to go away to Leavenworth today. Can we talk a little bit about that? Are you excited to go to Leavenworth today?
Yeah. Part of the show is it's like live, so we want to hide our privacy. That's really important to do.
Privacy.
I really don't like the idea that we tell people that we're leaving. You see, that's not. Hopefully, you're going to be around the whole time, so the bad people with the guns don't come over and rob us. You're not supposed to tell people.
Dude, I'm locked and loaded.
Funeral, people watch that stuff and they come rob you. Don't come over.
I'm locked and loaded and ready to go. All right, that's not going to be an issue.
I'm not really going.
Okay. See, what I think happens is if I announce it, people show up in Leavenworth and want that Leavenworth. They show up in Leavenworth and they recognize John, right? And they're like, oh my gosh, we got to get your autograph. So the real reason he doesn't want to,
so true.
he doesn't want people to know is because then it's all about paparazzi. Like I have a difficult time. Like I use an alias everywhere I go, and the alias is Muffin. And the reason I go by Stud Muffin is because Stud Muffin could be anybody. So if I go by Johnny Ray, everywhere I go, I got to fight off the crowd and, hey, ladies, you know what I'm saying?
No, not at all. Absolutely don't know anything you're saying and really think that we have already gone too much about what we're doing and not about what we're here to do.
We're here to talk about some football. Oh. This has been a really crazy year. I feel actually kind of bad for you. And the reason I do is because fantasy is not what it used to be. I feel like this year has taken a serious turn in the wrong direction with fantasy. Here's my issue. Can I talk about the issue a little bit?
I don't know why, because you don't even play it.
I don't. But I
play it. But you got all the answers.
No, week after week, I see my dad play, and I like last week, he had the second highest score.
Well, it turned out to be I ended up having the third highest score.
Third highest score out of everybody that he plays, but he just so happens to play the guy who has the higher. That stuff gave me heart attacks because it's like, dude, anybody else I beat, but because of who you're, it has to do with luck and stuff. And I can't handle that,
it's
man.
It's just fun, man. It's just
stressful.
Fun. Hey, man, I got the greatest life in the world. So what about fantasy football, man? I got God in my life. I got an amazing wife.
Yes.
My life is perfect.
Yes. And that's exactly what somebody would say when they have such a bad record in fantasy football.
The thing about him is he doesn't have a wife. Right? He's got the God part, but he didn't have the wife. So to him, you know, this stuff's important. It's not really.
What do you mean?
Fantasy football is fun. It's just enjoyable. People have bad weeks, good weeks. People have bad seasons, good seasons.
I choose not to have a wife right now. They're drama.
He chooses not to have a wife right now.
I'm waiting for that right one. God is constructing her.
Yeah.
And I bet she's a lot like Grammy. Like, right? Don't you think? Yeah, Grammy's like, so.
Maybe.
No, Winston's going to come say hi. Okay, so fantasy football, I do think I couldn't play it. It started stressing me out. I like how Dad has handled it this year.
Yeah.
It has been tough. Let's review last week's games.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to.
Dad had a look at that little smirk. Dad caught up on a lot of games last week. I was up by almost 5 games. I think 5 games I was up. And Dad closed the gap and won the first 3. That sucked for me. I actually only called one game.
Just one.
One game last week. I went from 6 out of 6 to 1 out of 5, and Dad crushed it with 4 out of 5.
So I'm back in it.
Wait, 3 out of 5 because of the Buffalo
game.
Doesn't
matter. I'm back in it.
You are back in it. Now we're at 20. I got 20 calls, 20 wins. He's got 18. Oh, I see Julie Coons just commented.
Who?
Grammy says hearts. So she's watching live. So we got the live chat going. Why can't Jody live chat then?
Why is anybody even thinking we're on? Is she telling people that we're even on?
I have no idea, but I love it. Hi, Grammy. How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you. Much love. Take care of Father. Anyway, so first of all, Chargers and the Ravens, right? Absolutely insane. I chose the Chargers. The Chargers looked like garbage. Like they were put in a can and set out by the street and just waited for this loud truck to come and pick this can up and dump it in a bigger bin and then take that bin off to the dump where like the flies and the rats and they eat this garbage. That was a pretty good definition of how the Chargers look. Do you think that was
I think you were looking for an analogy.
Analogy, whatever. Whatever.
And no, it's not. It's not even in the same realm. We're talking about a football
Garbage.
game, and you're talking about garbage.
Much garbage. Yeah.
Baltimore just had a great scheme.
They did.
Offense and defense,
Yeah.
run the ball at them, shut them down.
Yeah.
And the defense, man, they just lit freaking Herbert up.
They did. Their
Lots
defense
of pressure. Looks super
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Their running backs.
Yeah.
I mean, list the running backs for me, Dad, real quick, because I have no idea because I didn't do my homework.
Well,
They have a 3-headed monster, not a 2. They actually have a 4-headed monster, right?
yeah,
It's
you
like a
gotta go
Chimera
there.
or something.
It's kind of like the guy that was the lead back, Tyson Williams. He is now, from all the word coming out, he's dropped all the way to 4.
Oh,
So he's got he
snap.
was it. He was the man. He had one good quarter or something, but then everybody else got hurt. So now the lead back looks to be like Latavius Murray. He looks to be the man there right now. But you got Devonta Freeman.
Freeman comes out of nowhere. And he's
Yeah.
looking like a beast in that backfield.
Looks good, right? And then
Yep.
you got Le'Veon Bell.
Oh
So,
my gosh, who also
yeah.
looked pretty good.
Well, looked all right. So I mean, how do you do that after you lose guys like J.K. Dobbins,
Yeah,
who everybody thought would be the man there,
yeah,
right? And so it's one of those things that can happen.
yeah. I thought it was. I mean, you go from losing your top 2 running backs to acquiring these 3: Latavius Murray, Devontae Freeman, and Le'Veon Bell, right? And not to mention who's the 4th. You said that was the one that is now the 4th. What's his name? I don't know.
His name is Tyson Williams.
Tyson Williams.
But see, in the mix there too was Gus Edwards.
Oh, Gus
Gus
from
Oh,
Cinderella.
Gus.
Grammy
Yeah,
says,
you
"We
got
are good. How are you? What's new? XOX." Like
We're good.
I think she thinks we have
What's
conversations on here. Like,
Yeah.
Grammy,
Yeah.
we can't. We're in it to win it right now. We'll call you later.
Yeah, or we could talk about Saquon Barkley if you want to know what's new. Comment a little bit on Saquon.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
What do you think
And
about?
first of all,
I have no
just
idea
tell
what he's
me,
talking about.
you're thinking yourself right now, aren't you, Granny? Who the heck
Who's Saquon
Who's that?
Barkley?
And that's what I mean. We can have a conversation about that, but because that's what we do here
Yes.
at Football Live.
So-
We're live right now.
So talk
Live.
about it. What is wrong with him?
Well, man, that guy struggled.
His
right?
ankle looked
He-
like this giant ball of goo.
Comes back, after missing an entire
Goo.
year almost, and it's like, he struggled. Gets back in the lineup, gets hurt again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's the Giants football.
Yeah.
They all look horrible.
Yeah.
You got no wide receivers. They're all, you guys. Galladay's gone.
Yeah. I don't even know why we're talking about the Giants. They're terrible.
Because somebody asked a question, so I said. So there you
See,
go.
This needs to go worldwide. I agree with you, Grammy.
It's not already.
It's not.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
it will be. We just got to get it. I love that Grammy can contact us
Yeah.
while we're doing this.
We were.
How did you? Why can't you? Yours isn't
We were
working.
in London last week.
Wow, we were
That's
in.
right.
We were in London last week.
Absolutely.
Let's go back to the Ravens. You picked the Ravens. I picked the Chargers. I
You
lost.
sucked.
I sucked as well
didn't-
as the Chargers. Next game, Arizona and Cleveland. Gosh,
Yeah. Another one. Did you pick that game?
I picked Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
And after, not a good choice for me. The Cardinals look unbeatable. I'm going to say it.
That's a big word.
You think they are?
Unbeatable. That's a big
You
word.
think they look unbeatable?
No.
Who do you think could beat them, if anybody? Besides me personally, by myself on the
on
field.
the right day, with the right scheme.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a few teams. I think Baltimore could play a good game against them.
Maybe.
They've got that type of offense and defense combination.
Yeah.
They're. We thought the Rams. You didn't. You thought the Rams could beat them.
I
Rams
did.
are a pretty good football team.
Yeah.
But, they looked sad
Yeah.
against Arizona.
That's
So,
why I said I don't
know,
think
right
anybody
scheme.
anybody could beat him. Is because I think if anybody stood a good chance, it was the Rams, and they.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked terrible against them too. I mean,
Didn't you?
I picked the Rams.
Yeah, you didn't just pick the Rams. You said the Rams would
And the Chargers are going to go to the Super Bowl as 2 teams.
So there you go.
And this
So I
is
guess
how I
somebody's
described
got to
it.
beat them.
Went like this.
Don't
In the same
don't
stadium.
Block my face.
Oh.
Don't touch it. I just had makeup. Had my makeup. Oh, that's not recent. He wants to pick my face.
So yeah, Arizona, unbelievable team. They look really, really good. I can't believe Kyler Murray. He makes everybody else look slow. I think he's going to make some mistakes. If he goes down, that whole team goes down. If he gets injured, who's the backup for Arizona? Who is it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who cares?
Who cares? Who cares? All right. Kyler Murray's got the cornrows going on. I don't like him. I just,
Okay.
You know what I mean? Anyway, okay. So then the Hawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know what?
You didn't look that bad. I mean, you played all right compared to what I thought you might play at a high level. You did all right. But we're talking about Seahawks.
You're down 17-0 in the half.
Yeah, you're not.
You come back and you go to 17-17. Right? You come back and you win. You establish the run like you should have did all first half, but you didn't. You waited to the second half. Again, I say this from the very beginning, leadership, coaching. What is going on? The end of the game was crazy with the Metcalf fumble right there on the sideline. Drops the ball. There's 2 seconds left. Tomlin is losing his freaking mind. He's like, the game is over. They kick the field goal to go into overtime. They end up getting the ball, get sacked or what? He gets sacked, fumbles the ball, they get the ball, they kick the field goal, they win. Or score a touchdown, they win, right? Game over. Geno Smith, it wasn't that I didn't think that you handled the game well. It was how you looked on the sideline. You're a powder. He's a powder. He's not the everybody, let's go, let's get it going. He's not encouraged. He's over there just like he's sad. He's been on this freaking team for 9 seasons? It's like he should have this mentality that I'm a leader. And just because I'm right under Russell Wilson doesn't mean that I can't do the things that Russell Wilson can do. When you're pouting like that, how can people stand behind you? He looked sad. He looked defeated. He looked depleted. And he didn't play that bad of a game. I think if they would just establish the run, I love Collins. I think Collins runs the ball like a beast. I'm not a big fan of Chris Carson right now. He's always hurt with his neck injury right now. DJ Dallas, I like him too. But Collins runs like a beast, man. Give that guy a massive amount of carries every single game. Give something Geno to work around, and then establish the pass. Then make him make some of those throws. What do you think?
Well,
yeah.
I think if he would have done his homework, he realized that Alex Collins got hurt late in that game. And Alex Collins is not looking good here. So what happens, right? Penny comes off of
Rashard.
It looks like Rashard's going to get activated before the game on Sunday. So you got DJ Dallas. Penny will be in there. But Homer played pretty well.
Yeah.
He had some good runs.
Yeah.
Right? He played pretty well. So I think that's where you're looking at your running game this week. But you're always good. You know, you got Lockett. And you got Metcalf. So you got some good wide receivers there.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Can we talk about the 2 backup quarterbacks for Geno Smith and where they come from?
Wow. Okay.
Let's talk about this for a minute.
It's kind of fun.
It's kind of fun. You know who the backup for Geno Smith is, Dad? Who is it? Is it Jake Gluten or Jake Luton?
No. It's neither one, actually. It's not it because, see, Johnny, he's on the practice squad.
Okay. Jacob Eason?
Jacob Eason is the new backup quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks.
And where did he go to high school?
Lake Stevens High School.
Lake Stevens High School, playing for the Seahawks behind Geno Smith. And then you have who on the practice squad? Jake Luton from Marysville Pilchuck High School, representing Snohomish County. That's pretty amazing. Dad has actually officiated both of their games.
Yep.
That's freaking crazy to think about. From a small county like Snohomish County, like up in the, I mean,
who would have
thought our alma mater and Lake Stevens High School putting guys on the team? That's crazy. That's an awesome fact. I'm proud of those guys. Good job, guys. I don't think any of them are any good. But the fact that they're on the team, I mean, whatever.
Okay, so here's the deal. I just don't think they've had their shots yet.
So, right.
And I don't mean COVID.
Right.
I mean the idea that they haven't had their chances to play.
Right.
So I think if you would give, Eason get more, he looked really good in the preseason.
Yes.
He happened to be, playing against a roster spot against a really good quarterback out of Texas, Jake Ehlinger.
Yeah.
Yeah, who in a very sad situation lost his brother during the summer, a linebacker also for Texas, 20-year-old. It's a very sad situation.
Sad story.
But anyway,
yeah,
he's a great quarterback from Texas. He got hurt, knee injury. Now he's back. So Jacob Eason became affordable for Indianapolis, so they let him go, and the Seahawks were quick to snatch him up. So I think if he gets his shot, he could be a very, very good quarterback.
Yeah.
Do I think he necessarily fits into Seattle's scheme? I'm not so sure because, Russell Wilson is a running quarterback, and I believe Jacob is just a solid pocket quarterback.
Yeah.
And but I'm glad to see him back home.
Yeah.
With his family.
Yeah.
How cool is that to be able to go home and see your folks and stuff and Yeah, there's a lot of people that are proud of both you, Jacob, and Jake. You know? I mean, just amazing things. So very, very proud to say I got to officiate.
Yeah, that's very cool. And they're Washington, they're Washington bred, and they get to play for the Sea. I mean, that's cool. Like, I always think that's awesome, and especially on the same team. Did they ever compete against each other in high school?
Years of graduation.
That's what I'm trying to think.
Wow.
I don't know, but wouldn't that have been interesting, right?
I think they might have.
That's crazy.
There's a chance.
It's a small world, and I love that. I like local boys. I like when we get to see people from Bellevue and from Linwood and from Marysville, and I like that. I think it's interesting to see them go on and do good things. We're not really known for our amazing athletes in Washington, besides me, obviously.
Yeah, okay. So now he has to take it to a whole new level. It means nothing to anyone.
Seahawks suck on defense. I'm tired of it. Get some stuff under control. This is going to be a tough week for them. It's Monday Night Football. We'll talk about it in a minute. Let's go back to our review. Okay, Tennessee beat Buffalo.
Yeah.
Wow. We both did. We both.
You got it?
Yep.
Got
it. Oh, Jody figured it out.
So we're both kind of surprised at that game.
Yes.
If you look at it, ball at the 3-yard line, 4th and goal at the 1.
Yes.
They decide to go for it, and oh my! So Allen slides, feet slip out from under him.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the first down.
Yeah.
Game over.
Are you able to read them?
So yeah. So
what is Graham?
Yeah. Who are you talking to? We're on national live.
We got staff behind us here that are helping us out. So yeah, Buffalo I thought looked amazing. But if you have Derrick Henry on your fantasy football team, I think I say this every week. If you have him on your fantasy football team, you should win every week because the guy is an absolute beast. Did you hear though that in his high school he held a record for a high school, and the guy who just beat his record? Did you see this article? It was amazing.
No, I didn't.
Has one arm. The new up-and-comer from Derrick Henry's high school is racking up and destroying his records, and he's doing it with one arm. That, my friend, is a beast.
Well, I got to hand it to him.
What?
How about that?
Woo! See, it's so funny. That is truth. He's a beast, and he's a good kid. I mean, smart kid. He's running, speaking.
But I don't know. Is it the right hand or the left hand?
It doesn't matter.
But I'm going to hand it to him.
Yeah, that's so funny. Very good. It's not how you start.
It's how you finish.
Exactly. Okay, so Tennessee, surprising. God, we're running out of time. Denver at Cleveland. We both picked Cleveland. The backup for Baker Mayfield looked okay.
Yeah, Chase, get him.
Baker Mayfield looked hurt pretty bad with the shoulder injury. I really like Baker Mayfield, but I think they have a lot of weapons on Cleveland, and I would thought that they would do a lot better. I think they still have a pretty good record. Denver almost won that game. Denver was pretty pissed off when they lost that competition. But again, we both picked Cleveland, so that's good.
There you go.
All right, let's get into our predictions.
Okay, get going. It's going to go through pretty fast. We don't know how much time until the clock.
He's like an auctioneer.
Who are we talking about?
Okay, predictions.
Yeah, we heard that already.
Cincinnati at Baltimore.
Okay, I'll take Baltimore.
That's what I was going to take. I thought you wanted me to pick first to give you an opportunity since I'm.
Will you go ahead and pick first?
Okay.
Go ahead, you pick first.
I'm going to take Baltimore.
I'll take Baltimore.
Yeah, that's really easy. Cincinnati's having a good year. I really like Joe Burrows. I do.
He's a good quarterback.
He's a good quarterback.
Yeah,
he doesn't have a lot of weapons around him.
What?
He doesn't have a lot of weapons around him.
Well, you just don't watch football much, kid. You got to get into this.
Honestly,
Jamar Chase,
I've never even watched
one of the greatest rookies. I mean, he sat out last year for LSU. Now he goes to Cincinnati, and they're family. I mean, they're that close.
Yeah,
I mean, they've been working out together, and they look good.
They're
together.
young, though.
Yep. T. Higgins.
Yeah.
Tyler Boyd. I mean, Boyd's kind of having an off year, but when you got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase around you.
Yeah. What about the defense of Cincinnati, though?
Oh, Joe Mixon, my running back.
Yeah.
Very good. Starting to come on now.
What about the defense of Cincinnati, though?
They're playing solid.
Solid D. Solid D.
Yeah.
I'm still taking the Ravens.
Good. Yeah, I did too. Let's go.
Okay.
Next.
Kansas City at Tennessee. You want me to pick first?
Kansas City at Tennessee.
This is very interesting for me. I think Tennessee has the perfect team to beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And the reason is because Derrick Henry running the ball, constant up the middle, constant taking the ball out of whose hands? Patrick Mahomes. You don't want him on the field. You don't want him to have the ball. You don't want him to control the game. You don't want to have time of possession. So if any team could beat the Kansas City Chiefs, even though the Kansas City Chiefs, I mean, if you would have told me their record this year, I would have laughed. They don't look as good as they should. I think that the Tennessee Titans could win. Unfortunately, I'm still going to pick the Kansas City upset at Tennessee.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I've gone back and forth on this game.
Me too.
I mean, if it was just purely by records, it'd be easy. I'm just gonna pick Tennessee, but I don't think we're looking at that. I think we're looking at.
I don't think we're looking at anything.
At Tennessee. I am. I'm looking at myself.
It's
right there. You keep commenting on that. So no, see, that's just over the top ridiculous. Stop going near my nose.
I don't keep on. Keep talking. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
All right,
Camera 1.
No cameras.
Camera 2. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. That's not.
Are we not connected?
That's crazy.
Are we connected now?
I think we
are.
Are
we
connected.
back on?
We have
hey, here we are again. Don't know how long we lost it for. We're back.
We're back. So Kansas City. Tennessee.
Okay.
Indianapolis at San Francisco. The only reason I put this on there is because it's Sunday Night Football.
Yeah. Don't know if it's going to be much of Sunday Night Football.
Such a terrible game.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
I don't care about either one of these teams.
Yeah, a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries where we're at in these games.
Both ugly uniforms, you know.
Yeah. So, are we playing? We're playing at San Francisco, right?
We are. We're at San Francisco. Yes. Yeah. Candlestick.
Which is the only reason.
Is Candlestick still called that, or is not? That's
Candlestick.
Not, or is that Kansas City? It's not it.
Baseball stadium.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, was it something park or something? I don't know. I hate the 49ers.
I know, they suck. Care. They suck.
Okay, so
49ers. Oh, you want me to pick?
You said every game you wanted to pick first.
I know, but you picked Baltimore real fast.
That was easy, though. We were going to get through that.
We're both picking.
I mean, that's not a game, really.
Indianapolis at San Francisco. You know, I'm only taking San Francisco because they're at home. That's it. I don't care about either one of the teams. I don't like their colors. I don't like their coaches.
Colors?
I don't like, they're just like, one's the white and blue and one's the red. And it's like the Bloods versus the Crips.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
It's like downtown gangster fight and shootout, drive by because they have like the opposite colors,
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick San Francisco because I think their defense will step up.
Really? At Candlestick.
This might be a low scoring game, so I think that San Francisco's defense maybe gets a couple turnovers in there to give them a short field.
Yeah.
So I'll pick San Francisco.
San Francisco. We're both taking them. I think the final score. What do you think the score is going to be? I'd say 1-0. Francisco 1.
Oh, sorry. I see things and you just got to get hooked on it.
What?
I don't know.
What are you looking at? There's
know.
nothing out there.
There's a lot out there. So So are we still in San Francisco and Indianapolis? Did we move on?
No, I just want to know what do you think the final score will be at Candlestick. I chose 1-0, 1-0.
I'm going to say there's not going to be, unless of course what you're talking about is a soccer game at Candlestick. Yes. That could be 1-0.
Football.
But other than that, no, nothing there. I'm going to say 20-17.
20-17. All right, great. You didn't have to write that down, Vanna. Anyway, okay, so the next game is the Monday Night Football game. I think we know where we're going here. If Winston rips that out of the wall, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Here's the thing.
Vanna can't do it all.
I don't.
Put him on a leash. Just put him on a leash.
Tie him up outside. Okay, so here we go. Monday Night Football. I'm not overly partial to one team. I'm going to go with the Seahawks on this one. I don't know why.
Shocking!
I feel like the Seahawks at home, Monday Night Football against the New Orleans Saints. Any logical person would probably take the New Orleans Saints, but I've been called a lot of things in my life, and some of them is crazy, not logical, a little bit on the spaz side, maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Seattle.
Okay. All right. I'm going to come out and say it right now. As long as Russell Wilson is not the quarterback of the Seattle Seahawks, I do not believe I will be picking Seattle to win any game.
Against Jacksonville?
Did I stutter?
Oh,
I didn't
my
stutter.
God.
So
he's going to take
here I am.
Jacksonville.
No, I didn't say. I said I probably would not. But I'm going to, but this game for sure, I am going to take New Orleans. New Orleans.
Thank you for the support, Jody, on the Go Hawks. I wish we had
Yeah.
more of it. It's not like
Yeah.
we're,
Yeah.
surrounded by it.
Yeah.
Without calling, hey,
I don't gonna pick these picks with my heart.
with
I mean, this is just about, I want to win. I want to win the big game here, the
Yeah.
big thing.
the prize at, the end
of
is
the year.
massive.
Woo!
It's big.
You have no idea.
We'll show you guys the trophy. We're
Oh.
creating it right now.
Big.
Big money. Yeah, big.
There's money.
Yeah,
Money involved.
Yeah,
All right.
it's all
Even
yours, though.
better.
it's all yours. So, like, if you win,
Well,
you
that's-
get your money back. If I win your money.
Wow. This sounds fun.
This is awesome.
Okay, so
Okay, Thursday night football.
oh, this is
Almost out of
it.
time.
Here you go. Here's a game for you right here.
Green Bay at Arizona. Probably the best Thursday night football game of the year.
Maybe.
I don't like the NFL
We've had
Network.
great
I
games.
think it's ridiculous that the NFL Network makes you have to buy this separate channel in order to watch Thursday night football. But this would be one of those games where I would think it would be worth it. You have Green Bay. Go Jocks, Grant. Okay, go Jocks. Right on, Grammy. I don't know what that means.
That's it.
I think she meant to say go Hawks.
Go
But
Jocks.
go Jocks, right on. I am down with that.
When we talk about jock straps,
Exactly. If you're not
Because
wearing
that's-
them on the football
that's
field,
not a bad thing. You
that's
got-
a problem.
keep yourself.
Do you remember that
protected.
Revenge of the Nerds movie where they put the itchy stuff in their jocks and they went out and played with it and they were all just like, and they just started, can you imagine what that would feel like?
I don't think we need to.
That'd be
Whatever.
crazy.
No, it wouldn't be no fun. No, it
Okay. All right. Anyway, Green Bay, Arizona.
It's
Wow.
not it, Lambo.
I hate that I have to pick first because this is really a toss-up. I think both teams could go away with the win here. Arizona is at home. Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers. I'm taking Green Bay. I'm saying they upset Arizona for their first game.
Okay, and there
their
you
first
go.
loss. And I bet you take
Absolutely, I'm taking Arizona, man. They're the best until somebody beats them.
dang right.
I like it right here. I'll
Dang
take
right.
Arizona.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. Well,
I
we
like
have
it.
we have 3 minutes left. Those are our picks.
What?
Thank you for watching. We got our comments in.
3 minutes. What is it?
Yeah, this is your time right here.
Oh,
So-
we're on a timer.
We're
I
on a
didn't
timer.
know we were
30
on a
minutes.
timer.
We try to keep it around 30 minutes. Actually, our energy is probably way too much for anybody to handle after about 15 minutes.
I'd say about 35 seconds, probably.
Right. Yeah, it's just,
Maybe
it's just way
36
too much. So those are our picks. So anything interesting going on in the league? We can talk about all sorts of stuff.
Man, there is lots of stuff going on, man. You got to look at it, right? You got to look at it. You figure it out, right? We got a lot of parity,
I try
right?
not-
Jacksonville wins its first game, right?
Yeah.
But it wasn't on American soil.
Oh my gosh.
It was in downtown London. Sipping
That's how they drink their tea.
Sipping some tea.
Sipping some tea, having fish and chips.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
You love it. Okay, I have something I want to talk about. Let's talk about the coach for Jacksonville Jaguars. Let's talk about how a lot of the news stories kind of didn't go into his story. That little inappropriate thing that happened with him at a nightclub.
He doesn't. He wants that to go away.
I know he does, and I'm bringing it back to the table. Your first year as a coach coming up from college, you have this like new reputation, you have this new team, you have the first round pick, and you're at a nightclub with some floozy.
Whoa!
Right? You're at the
I
nightclub.
needed to go there.
I did. And then it gets caught on
You guys
camera.
are
And then you come out and you say, hey, this is like, I'm sorry about this. And this was a problem. And I hope we can all overlook it. And then before you know it, it's not on any news station. It's not in any other reports. It's not on anything. It's like, what is that? How is that okay? It's not okay. I don't like Urban Meyer. Is it Urban Meyer? First of all, his name's Urban. Okay? Not Keith Urban. Urban Meyer, right? Not a big fan. Not a big fan of him coming over here and being inappropriate with some young ladies in the club that he owns with a picture of him and his wife on the back wall. That's very strange to me. And why is it not getting more reviews? Well, our job as
No, but
you
it's
know,
not.
football
No.
analysts
No.
and statistic professionals is to get you the information
No.
that you need to know. And this was highly, you don't agree it was highly inappropriate?
I'm not.
Inappropriate?
Yeah, of course. Inappropriate. No reason to hit the high note on that. None. But hey,
It was.
okay. So that's
What do you
that's,
think about it?
that's-
Go
Do I
Jocks!
like, no, but hey, he needs to get right. It's not me. He needs to figure it out. You know, him and his wife, and figure it all out. I don't know what's going on.
Do you think he should be
Urban-
fined?
fined? Well, I
You think
think
he
he was in the eyes of God for sure. He was fine.
Amen,
You know,
brother.
but I'm not going to
Yeah.
go as far as the other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure he'll. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a crazy one.
yeah, it's crazy,
And I got more things to worry about.
crazy
in this world,
inappropriate.
you know, like homelessness and
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah.
we can do to help.
We're doing that. We're doing that.
We are.
We're
but-
working hard on
but
it.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
So yeah.
we're at our 30 minutes.
Okay. Well, hey, you know what? This was fantastic.
Thank
I
you for all
enjoyed
the
that
comments,
conversation.
Grammy. Now that we got the comments figured out, we want people to ask questions about specific things, and we will answer them live on our stream if we the
Live.
best we can. When the who is Sacagawea, Grandma, I have no idea what that means.
Sacagawea, man.
So I don't know. And then it
Sacagawea.
says your clock is
I
fast.
believe she was.
I
an
just
Indian-
now realized
Indian
it.
princess.
Oh, okay, right
You
on.
know,
And I don't
and
know
they-
why.
Put her on.
She thinks Seahawks is Sacagawea.
Okay, that makes. See, I'm glad that. See, we have people behind us that are giving us this information.
I don't know
Thank
why.
goodness for
Don't
it.
know why.
We love you, Grammy. We miss
Love
you
everybody.
dearly.
Love you, Grammy. Yeah,
Love
back.
you guys. Love all
Mama,
of our
take
fans.
care of yourself. Hope you feel better.
We are
Things
still
good.
figuring this all out. And
No,
we
I got it.
No, we
Got
need
it
to
down.
figure it
It's
out.
all
We need
good.
to figure out how we're going to post it and how we're going to advertise
Oh, no,
for
that's
it.
you.
I
That's
know,
on
but it's
you.
work, and I'm tired, and it's
Oh, he's
Saturday.
tired.
I'm tired. It's bad. We did this in the morning because you guys are going away, and
Said it again.
Yeah.
Tell people.
Leavenworth, find my dad,
Why
get an
not?
autograph. All right,
You're right here.
we love you guys. Thank you all so for watching. Bye.
Wow.
Get an autograph.
Wouldn't that